Studio Blue Radio is proud to present Raffa Music Show by Raffaela Madaffari. Check the microphone.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Raffa Music Show here on Studio Blue Radio. I'm Raffy, and today I have a very special guest, German musician and personal friend of mine, Christopher Grevener.
Hi Raffy, nice to be in your show.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Wie geht's?
Sehr gut, und dir?
Alles gut.
Perfect pronunciation.
I took a semester of German in college, so I remember
really?
a little bit. But the big thing that I remember is we would learn these little sayings at the beginning of each class, and the first one was Deutsche Sprache, schwere Sprache.
Yeah, that's a very, very often used saying here also.
So awesome! I'm so happy to have you on. You are my second German guest to be on here.
Oh, who was first?
Michael Ellis.
Okay.
I think. Michael Ellis. Yes, I think he was my German one. Yes, he was. And then after that, I had an artist from the Netherlands, Peter Herweyer. He does more instrumental, ambient type music. But yeah, so speaking of different countries, let's talk about Eurovision.
Yay!
So Christopher and I met through the Eurovision website, blog, news website, Eurovox, where we were both writers for. I have not been involved as much lately because Raffa Musica is time consuming. But yeah, so let's hear your top. What's your top for this year?
My top, okay, let me grab my phone so I can tell you.
That's what I'm doing now. I'm pulling up my Eurovision.
This forward. Exactly, yeah. You mean top 10, top 5? What were you wanted to do?
We can do top 10. We'll go back and forth. We'll do,
Yes.
You go first and then me. So
Great. So, my number 10 is Finland with Erasmus and Jezebel.
Oh yeah?
I'm normally not a fan of rock music. I totally am not. I mean, I had some exceptions, yeah, with Måneskin, for example. I liked them. I liked Blind Channel last year. But this is kind of my favorite recent rock entry in Eurovision because it's so melodic also.
Yeah.
I have to differentiate because with rock, it has to be a little bit more pop rock for me and not too loud and everything. That's not what I like to hear, but this is the perfect mix for me.
Yeah. So my last week episode for here, I talked about Eurovision, and I went over every single song, and when I was talking about Jezebel, I was saying how it's very 1980s rock. It sounds like something from that era. Late 70s, early 80s type music. So it's really cool.
And it's very radio friendly.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah. So my number 10 is Netherlands.
Ooh.
S10 with De Diepte. I think, is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. I think I would also say De Diepte or something, yeah. Not so familiar with Dutch.
But I like it. I think it's I don't know. I just like
it's
it.
very atmospheric. So
it is.
Yes.
So, all right, moving on. Number nine.
Number 9 for me is Cornelia Jacobs for Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say before, like, I love my whole top 10, so I can't really. It was hard for me to rank them in between, but I love them all so much. But I think Cornelia has a very, very, very special voice, and she projects so many emotions and feelings when she's on the stage. I think it works better when you see and listen to her, when you see her and listen to her, than just listening. So because you can see the emotion in her face, and the staging is just pushing it up even more. So it's really emotional and really, really good. I love it.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference to, hearing the song on Spotify and then watching them perform it live.
Exactly.
My number 9 is Croatia. Mia Dimsic with Guilty Pleasure. I feel like it's a very like modern, sounding song, like just something you would hear on the radio. And I also had trouble making my top 10 because when the songs first started coming out for this year, like the first couple of songs that were released, I don't even remember what they were, but like I wasn't a fan. And then I'm like, oh, I don't know how this year is going to go. And then now I'm just like, oh my God, there's so many good songs. How am I going to make my top?
Same. I was like really disappointed in the beginning, but since like the later national finals were held and also the internal selections were published, I was like, okay, good one, next good one, and now I like my whole top 20, I think. Yeah. So I'm really happy now again.
Yeah. So
it's
like when I made my top 10, what I kind of used more to like get songs up there is how often is it like stuck in my head, So like I feel like, because there are like we said, there's so many good songs this year, but like if it like just really sticks with you and you find yourself singing it like throughout the day, like I feel like that's that kind of extra, that's the oomph that it needs to be there. So that was so Guilty Pleasure made it up there.
I can definitely see why it's in your top 10. I mean, I had the biggest earworm of that song. Like it's super, it starts a lot in your head. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I guess number 8. My number 8 is Spain with Chanel. I think, to be honest, if it would just be the song, I would not have put it in my top 10 because it's a little bit flat for me, to be honest. It don't have the biggest highs or lows, but to see this whole concept with the staging and everything, for me, this is the best staging of the year, what we've seen so far.
Right.
And for me, it's also hard because I'm like the biggest Eleni Foureira supporter, but this is better staging-wise. She just gives a move with every word she's saying, like, and it's just, the whole concept is just amazing.
Yeah. No, just that almost made my my top as well. My number 8 is France, and that's Alvan and Aher. I didn't know how to pronounce it, but it's Fulen. I feel like it's not a song I would have expected from France, especially because it has like those Middle Eastern like influences in it, and like with the music and stuff, and I really like it. I find myself like dancing along when it comes on, so I like it.
It sounds very like Tunisian, Moroccan or something. I think like it's very like I mean, they have a lot of people from those countries in France. I don't know. I don't think they are 100% French, are they?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, but I just love the influence, and it's very different to last year. That's why I also love. Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah, I honestly, like, that's when so there's a Spotify playlist, and it's probably the Spotify playlist that everybody listens to that has all the Eurovision songs on it from this year, but when I was just like, I had it just playing, and when it came on, I didn't know it was like France's song because I wasn't paying attention. And like, I'm like, oh, this sounds like it could be like Azerbaijan or something. And then when I saw France, I'm like, oh, that's cool. So.
Yeah, to show all the influences that they have in the country also.
Yeah. Because last year's was very French, so.
Very French.
So this one, I feel like it's a good, like you said, it shows like just the different cultural influences that they have there. Exactly,
yes. So number 7 for me is Croatia.
Mm-hmm.
Mia Dimšić. I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Oh, okay, because I said Dimšić, so.
I think it's Dimšić or something, I don't know. With Guilty Pleasure, yeah, as you said, it's an earworm, a huge earworm, and it's just so easy listening. Like, I just fell in love with it from the first time. My favorite in Dora was the other Mia Negotovic with Oprosti. I'm not, if I remember correctly. But when I heard this, I was like, oh my god, yes, this is just perfect, especially now in this not so perfect time everywhere that we have currently. This is just like a feel-good song that makes you smile at least. So I think Croatia has, and she's very underrated, by the way. Mm-hmm. But I think Croatia stands a chance of going to the final for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Mine is Lithuania with, what's that face for?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for everyone, for every Lithuanian here or fan, but this Lithuania is my last place overall.
But Sentimentai?
Yeah, that's totally not my music.
I just, like, it's not my normal genre that I listen to either, but like, I feel like it's just like a very, very like just like chill song that like, I don't know, it's just, yeah, it's very different, and I don't know, I like it. It's like, I don't know, like I can like picture myself like driving around like the city at night and like just having like all the like the lights of the city and then just like listening to this song, and it's just like such a vibe, you know?
Yeah.
So that's that. So let's go.
Number 6, United Kingdom.
Wasn't that just number 6? This is number.
No, I think it was number 7 what I had here.
Oh yeah.
Croatia was my 7, yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, number 6, United Kingdom for me, which is not very usual. And I loved James' songs the last 2 years, but normally I'm not the biggest UK Eurovision fan. But I don't know if it's even the song, but this voice is just, in my opinion, the best male voice of this year. Like he can, and I saw a live performance, he can pull it off like even better almost than in the music video. It's just, I don't know, he's like when he sings, you start just paying attention immediately.
Right.
And I think this year they really took it seriously. I don't know his other songs, to be honest. I'd never heard of him before. But yeah, I think it's a really, really, really good song.
I am not a fan of that song. And I think, I don't know, when I heard it, it reminded me of James's 2020 song, the Deep Sea Divers song. I don't remember the name of it, but like, I don't know, it sounded almost a little similar to that, but yeah, I wasn't a big fan, but
that wasn't my top 5.
I mean, no, I did like it. Like, I really did like that song, which was an earworm in itself, especially with the unusual pause before breath. But I don't know, I was hoping to see something different.
Yes, I can see.
So, my number 6 is Israel.
Oh, my number 11, by the way.
Yeah. Michael Ben